Okay, guys and girls. First and foremost, I want to let y'all know that I'm about to go off on a little rant here, and anything that I say has no nothing to do. I'm gonna say nothing to do with anybody that I associate with, any businesses that I associate with, or anything else. This is my own personal opinion, and for anybody that wants to hate me for these opinions, direct that hate straight at me, nobody else. Okay? This is my personal opinion. You're allowed to have yours. I'm allowed to have mine. That being said, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately, and a lot of them with these van lifers, car life people, everything else, right? I love them. I like seeing people that are in the same situation that I am. You know, people that go through life and they make the best of it and they get by with whatever they got. It's great. What pisses me off are these people that I've been seeing recently, and I've seen them in the past too, but a couple have caught my attention recently that really fucking pissed me off. I'm not going to out anybody. I'm not going to out any channels. That is not my intention. I won't say any names. I won't talk about them specifically with their names being said or their channel names being said or anything else. But it's these people that get on YouTube and drop the taglines in their fucking videos about, oh, I'm homeless and blah blah blah, this and that, and how bad their life is. You're homeless. Okay, fine. If you want to call yourself homeless, you can call yourself homeless. That's fine. I mean, that's a state of mind. If you don't believe you have a home because you're living in your vehicle, that's a state of mind. That's okay. And then you go on to complain about how horrible life is and say you're having to bounce around from friend A's house to friend B's house and stay a week at a time here, or 2 weeks at a time there, or a month at a time here, while you have a vehicle to live in, and you're complaining about not having anything. Fine, fair enough. Once again, I'll give you that. Life is tough. Sometimes you're displaced. Sometimes you have a good support group to where you can bounce around and go from friend's house to friend's house and stay. I'm not knocking anybody for that shit. That's fine. I mean, if you've got that kind of support group, fucking great. That's a good thing. But when at the same time, in the same fucking video, you're crying about it on YouTube, literally fucking bawling on YouTube, and you also say, I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford to pay my personal trainer this month? What the literal fuck? People that watch your channel and hear this shit and still support you, I feel for them. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking, because I sure as fuck wouldn't do it. I'd be like, you know what? If you can afford a fucking personal trainer, you can afford to save the fuck up and at the very least get a hotel every once in a while. Every once in a while. Every once in a again. Sorry. I'm speaking over myself. At least every once and again. If not, fucking save up and get a fucking apartment. I mean, a personal trainer per month is like fucking, God, thousands per month. I mean, at least fucking few hundred per week. Even if you get a shit one. But you're bitching about not being able to pay your personal trainer when you're supposed to be destitute and having to live out of your fucking car, and it's poor, poor, pitiful me. Please support me and get on my Patreon and everything else and blah, blah, blah on fucking YouTube. People out there are actually going through some shit. Now, I'm not one of those people. Yeah, fucking life's tough, but I don't give a shit. I've got a job. I live in my vehicle. Not a fucking problem. I am not homeless. My home is wherever I decide to park my vehicle for that night. I am home. That's all there is to it. I have a job that I love desperately. It's not the best paying one in the world. I kind of squeeze by paycheck to paycheck, just making enough to keep gas in the car and fucking keep food and everything else and keep myself fed and keep myself taken care of enough to get by. Every once in a while, I'll be able to take a weekend and spend like $42 or something to go stay out of a national park, or I'll go to a free park or something like that to where I can park for a weekend. But you got to do all that shit in advance and make reservations for all that shit. And I'll do that when I can. But most of the time, I'm actually parked wherever the fuck I can park that's close enough to work to where I don't have to spend any money on fucking gas, to where I can try to get by. You're talking about being able to pay for a, a fucking personal trainer. So apparently, you're not that worried about being able to afford food, being able to get by, being able to get a shower, being able to wash your clothes, do whatever the fuck you want to do. You're trying to make it like life is so fucking difficult on you. And on top of that, like I said, at the same time, a lot of these people that are doing it, they've got fucking Patreon pages. They've got hundreds of thousands of fucking followers that are just fucking flooding the money on a constant fucking basis. These people aren't in need. They're not in need of shit. I'm not in need of shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing this for anybody to fucking filter me any money. I'm not saying fucking poor, pitiful me or any of that fucking bullshit. This is my life and I'm fine with it. I'm okay with that shit. I just get tired of people that use and abuse fucking people for their own fucking profit. I enjoy my life. Like I said, yeah, it might be tough at times. It's not the best fucking way to live. I mean, shit, dude. I've, I've had a pretty fucking good life. At different points, I've had my ups and downs just like everybody. But I'm happy where I'm at. And that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with anybody else living their life like that. I don't have a problem with anybody that's actually destitute and in fucking hard times and looking for a hand up. Not a handout, but a hand up. And willing to people that are willing to help out. That's fucking great. But when people take advantage of those type of people and they're actually not in need of any help, that pisses me off. That is not how I say it, man. Without going completely off the fucking rails, that's just not how to be a fucking human being. It's disrespectful as fuck, for one. I don't know, man. If I keep going on, I'm just gonna lose my shit. I'm just gonna say, stop doing it, please. You people that are out there that know that you're doing this shit, please stop. Don't do that shit. And some of these people, they act like they're fucking destitute, and they're fucking in these big ass Sprinter vans with fucking sinks and bathrooms, and you can stand up inside of it. Some of the people out here are literally doing what I'm doing, and they've got a fucking bed in the back of their fucking vehicle. That's it. Well, I'm lucky enough to where I do have solar panels because the vehicle that I bought this person from gave me some solar panels, so I've got enough to keep my cell phone charged from solar every day. Some people have less than I do. So don't, if you're fucking doing good, don't portray yourself as being like fucking destitute when other people have it a lot worse than you do. And act like you're just, oh my god, this poor, fucking poor me, and life is so horrible, and then say that you can't pay your personal trainer. Like, what the fuck? Some people crack me the fuck up. And I'm not saying crack me up because it's just fucking ridiculousness. It pisses me off, but sometimes I have to laugh just to keep from like fucking wanting to throw somebody through a fucking window. But yeah, so guys, all I'm saying is just please stop that bullshit. And you know what? Hey, like, support them, and whatever if you want to. Fine. People are gonna do what they want to do. I'm just saying, I don't fucking agree with it, and I would hope that any honest, sane fucking person wouldn't agree with it when they act like that and they say that type of shit in their video after saying how bad off they are. Because it makes no sense to me. I'm like, if you're bad off, you wouldn't have a fucking personal trainer to begin with, would you? Anyhow, uh, that's enough ranting and raving from me for the day. I will talk to y'all a little bit later. I'm hoping this weekend I can actually get out of the parking lot for a little bit and see if I can't get down to a free park or something for the weekend and get out there and do some filming for you. Until then, man, y'all stay good. Love y'all. Later.